launch results.
Okay.
Only looked at that, no other context.
Right.
Soan would be sitting up on Dabuz by a wide margin. Now, why is
Really?
this? Oftentimes, Dabuz would enter AON brackets just to test out secondaries. He would experiment. And every one of these experimentations would be stopped by Soan. But Soan would never consider it a win on Dabuz. Not a real one, because he was never using his mains. And he always got very close, always pushing Dabuz to the limit. But in Smash 4, he was never able to get a set off of his Rosalina and Luma or the Olimar, or them combined. Here in Ultimate, going right into the Olimar, this is Soan's chance to prove his mettle.
Let's see how it plays out. We'll go over to Pokemon Stadium 2. Soan, nice running at Smash coming in. Connecting. Olimar getting knocked off the stage here. 50% on Dabuz. Soan with an early lead. See if he's able to hold it down here. 7:30 remaining on Pokemon Stadium 2.
Very similar to what we saw when Dabuz had a fight Waidu earlier. Ike brings to the table plenty of moves that'll be able to get rid of the Pikmin if they're on him, and a decent enough disjoint that gives him the opportunity to fight back against Olimar. But Olimar's zoning capabilities are going to keep it not a difficult battle per se, but one where both players are going to have to be on their toes, and when they see the opportunity to kill, they need to take it.
And as we're seeing Dabuz seize that opportunity, Soan in the air, smoking at 140%. Winds up looking to connect, but no! Soan's going to turn the tides here. Nice back air coming out there, sending Dabuz off the stage. Both of these players now in the heavy red.
These boys are bleeding. It's going to be Dabuz who takes the lead. A forward air with the purple Pikmin in the hand is going to net that out. However, a very quick back air is going to give Soan the opportunity to bring it right on back. Dabuz opens up with a loadout that's going to be able to put on enough pressure, but we're seeing down tilt removing the Pikmin near immediately. This is going to prove problematic for Dabuz if Soan stays consistently removing the Pikmin.
2 stocks apiece here. Both players sitting at 37%, but it's going to be Dabuz who winds up launching Soan into the air. And like you were saying before, Hangman, even though the Pikmin aren't a super big priority or really difficult to deal with, it is still an added projectile game. And that's going to be extremely difficult, especially for the sword. That's probably the sword character's one weakness. If they get in, you're in trouble. But these zoning characters, even if it's minor zoning, have a nice advantage against them in that regard.
Yeah, I mean, that's the beauty of zoning a character like Ike, is that if he gets in on you, it's called curtains. But he's a bit slower than the rest of the sorties. He has to work a little bit harder to break through zoning. And even though Soan's doing a great job of it, it's still something that he has to deal with. It's just another layer of having to fight. Great patience on the recovery with the wing Pikmin. Dabuz going to be coming back at 95. And now it's just a matter of him getting back his resources. We saw earlier, Dabuz tried to get a combo going, but he only had 1 Pikmin on hand, so he couldn't actually continue the string. And this is where the Pikmin pressure is going to end up becoming a big factor for Dabuz himself. Not only does he have to worry about which Pikmin he has, but how many of them he has. Otherwise, he might give Soan a lot more opportunities to fight back than he'd be comfortable with.
But he's up an entire stock, and he'll finally get it equalized. Soan sitting at 70% as Dabuz comes back and re-Pikmin's up. 5 minutes remaining here on this one, plenty of time. And just like that, Dabuz already attacking on 100% onto Soan, trying to play his ledge game to get back down. He will, but Dabuz has him in the air now. And oh, this is going to do it. No,
Really
great DI.
Oh, what a read. All right.
Yikes.
So now, during game 1, taking note of how Dabuz was shifting how he wanted to play out Olimar. Things started out with him trying to be a little bit more heavy-handed with his pressure.
Right.
Where he would try and go in for more grab combos. He would pressure with aerials more. But he was getting punished heavily for that. And because of that, the first half of that game was very even. By the end of it, we saw it was a lot more of the cat and mouse kind of game. You see Dabuz going for a lot more zoning, try to keep purple Pikmin on board so that we can go through the aerials, just keep Ike away.
And wound up working out for him as he does take that first set, goes over to Dabuz.
Yo, he up smash to up smash. That's the grossest thing.
Hey, no matter what character is with the right timing,
It's just,
it beats out.
like, up smash from Olimar is crazy cool. I brought this up earlier about how it's not really, it's not unheard of, but it's not normal for a character to use smash attacks as a combo piece like that.
Ooh! And Soan's going to be able to get back up after taking a life from Dabuz. 122, though. Dabuz needs to come back early. Soan having a hard time just even dealing with the Pikmin, using his abilities to get them off. But it's not going to matter, though, because the Buzz, woohoo, up air, up grab.
Yeah, that was actually a really lucky up throw because they've changed the way that the Pikmin's grab range works. It used to be determinant on the color, but now it's also determinant on the amount of Pikmin. More Pikmin means that the grab will have longer reach.
Wow.
So Dabuz had to be right on top of Soan in order for blue Pikmin to grab him. Managed to get it, though.
So much micro knowledge you have to understand with Pikmin. You have to play around all these different little intricacies. Makes it very difficult. And not just that, the skill level of Dabuz. Going for that up air once again. Ooh, nice forward tilt coming out from Mike there. 105% Dabuz trying to get back onto the right side of the stage. Soan playing that zoning game, but Dabuz will get back up. As both of these players at 105%, and neither one's trying to take that second stock. Nice zoning from Dabuz, and no, back air will connect.
It's such an even battle because every time Dabuz tries to force it a little bit, he just gets picked apart. I feel like it's just Dabuz is not picking good opportunities to go on the offensive. Soan's recognizing this, and he's just taking those opportunities to hit with something heavy-handed. And this is Ike. Any attack that's going to hit strong like that is going to be devastating, and we're already seeing that reflected in how Soan has had a consistent stock lead in Game 2.
Right now, Soan just trying to get any percentage onto Dabuz. Nice grab coming out there. Going to wind up connecting on that forward air. And now we're seeing a nice up B coming up, but no, Dabuz putting Soan away after Soan has racked up 50% onto Soan.
That percentage is only going to climb, and if Soan can keep the momentum up, we could be seeing this going into a Game 3 right here.
Yeah, Soan's looking quality here. Oh, but no, it's Dabuz once again on the advantage. Soan's great punishment involves the air.
He used falling up air to challenge that aerial, and I think that's what killed Purple Pikmin. It was actually brilliant. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not, but it's something to keep a note of in the future. Up tilt once again is going to challenge our commitment from Dabuz on that approach.
Ooh!
And just like that, Game 2 is going to go to Soan.
Soan, not a wink of an eyebrow or a smirk of the mouth.
He's not satisfied until he wins.
Gotta win.
I told you this, man. He's gotten so close many a time to beating Dabuz at full power, and anytime Dabuz wasn't, he held the L.
I mean, that was just a great game. I mean, Soan at times looked like he was out of it and really just came back the perfect amount. Dabuz looking a little,
he's thinking.
He's definitely thinking. He's moving a little bit.
Now, I don't expect characters to switch. Yeah, Olimar and Ike is going to be the picks going into this. And I'm actually curious to see what adaptations Dabuz makes going forward, because it seems like Soan has a better idea of how to manage with Pikmin pressure. And I said this at the beginning of the set. Soan recognizes that. Dabuz is going to have to start thinking on a whole nother level about how he wants to pressure it. I mean, we're already seeing an immediate difference as smash attacks come out of plenty and tons of percentage right out the gate from Dabuz here on Battlefield for Game 3.
I feel like Dabuz in that second set was like, all right, Ike is getting in on me. I'm going to start playing my range game to create space. But he really held off the buttons. In this one, now he's getting back onto the buttons. And he's realizing, I really don't need to play too much range against Ike. He might be a great sword character, but I'm Olimar, and I can bang against him. As we're seeing 160% already onto Soan. He'll get back up to the ledge on the right-hand side, but no, Dabuz will put him away on the right smash out the right side of the screen.
Just like that, a devastating first stock just goes to show how the drastic change in playstyle can make all the difference. Especially with a character like Olimar. Like, look at what we've got in front of us.
Oh, man.
He's not going to have enough time to quick draw back, yeah.
Dabuz coming out swinging from the fences. Let me get Barry Bonds on the phone. I mean, geez. I can't even believe what I'm seeing here. Just two quick stocks. Soan's chances, at least on the winning side of the bracket, diminishing pretty quick here.
And those first two stocks were not even a fault of his own. He just chose the wrong time to approach it with an aerial, but Dabuz was doing such a good job of spacing well with his smash attacks, making the decisions of when to go in with his aerials. But Soan trying to take things back now. Dabuz only has one Pikmin. He's going to lose it pretty quickly.
It's really going to help Soan.
Stock deficit's starting to drop a little bit, but
a lot of work to do.
Yeah, that's a whole nother stock he's got to work just to go even. Now, fortunately enough, Soan didn't take a lot of damage before he ended out that first stock with Dabuz. So if he can do the same thing here, we're back on even playing field.
But every little percent he's taking from Dabuz is hurting Dabuz, still sitting on two stock. Oh, but a down a down air, that's going to do it.
That was a good call out from Dabuz. He found the right opportunity to strike. I didn't have any armor on the Aether. Got him good.
Alamar using his air options to deter. I mean, once again, playing to the advantages of the character versus disadvantages of another. Ike doesn't, even though he has 2 get-back moves, it's not really that complex of a get-back game off the ledge.
No,
He's either coming from above or the side.
They're very linear, and that's
Right.
always been one of Ike's weakest points. But more importantly, I feel like Dabuz was making sure to interrupt them in certain